Welcome in, my beautiful feathered friends. So, I see you've been quite busy going within and really finding what it is that you're asking for. This could have been something that was not easy to pinpoint, but it seems like you've made a decision that you will not tolerate any relationships from the past trying to come back. This is Mercury retrograde, so maybe you've already experienced people trying to pull on your energy, calling you, wanting to hang out, wanting you to come over and do this and that. And what I see you doing with the Magician, the Ace of Cups, and the Six of Cups in reverse is, I can pick it up. We have the Magician, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Six of Cups in reverse. So this is something that you really want. Yeah. But I see you not really. The only thing, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. The cat um got into the cat bag and spilled it. So everything during a reading I find very significant. And what I'm getting from that, I don't know how it's going to tie into this, but somebody is letting the cat out of the bag. Or that's something that's happened recently. Somebody let the cat out of the bag and you realize something. Or we were talking about like Mercury retrograde with Leo, and then there's a lot of seventh house Libra energy going on with relationships and so on, friendships. And with it starting off like this with the Magician and the Ace of Cups and the Six of Cups in reverse, somebody's really catching on to the relationships and people that they've had around them in their life and how it has affected them. In the challenge position, we have the Four of Pentacles. So the challenge of holding on to something material, tangible. Here in the 3D, it is a pentacle. Let's elaborate on that. Can I get one more for the challenge, please? Nine of Wands, wounded warrior energy, but also a lot of energy in general. You need to let go of the stories. Again, for somebody, it could be actual 3D, something tangible. 333 on the timer. But I'm getting that you need to let go of the old stories because you can't carry these old stories into these new relationships. Okay? Yeah, we don't want to bring up, it's like you dating somebody and they want to talk about their ex. We don't talk about those things because that shows that you're not healed, or that there's comparison, or that you still have them on your mind. Eight of Wands in the subconscious. Ooh. Eight of Wands. Things are falling into place. There is some kind of communication or some quick action that might need to be taken. We'll find out. Conscious mind. Conscious mind. Ooh, strength. So you hold a lot of compassion. It's like you know when to act, when to say something, but I see you really being like taking a step back and kind of just standing in your power. Infinity signs could be really significant. What are they walking away from? What have they recently walked away from, Spirit? 454. What have they recently walked away from? The Two of Pentacles in reverse. Let me get something else with this. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, Two of Swords in reverse. So you were juggling. There was a lot of indecision, but in the recent past, you've actually overcome this. So 22 could be really significant. I see in the recent past, you realize that you do need to focus on something and a decision does need to be made. Whoa. And in the near future, guys, the Sun. This is your future position. Something being exposed, something being illuminated, something coming together. Gemini energy, Leo energy. The original Sun card is Gemini, actually, because it has the two little kids. They have changed it. You know, if you go back to Bohemian Tarot, sometimes it is very relevant. So either a Gemini or a Leo is coming up in your future, or you're tapping into these energies within your chart, which is helping create a lot of balance. And in your conscious mind, you have strength, which is Leo. What is the collective's advice, Steve? What is the collective's advice? What is the collective's advice? Hold on one second. I need a Page of Cups in reverse. Don't play dumb. Don't play dumb. Something's asking you not to play dumb. Maybe you were really innocent, or I feel like you were just doing missions for yourself. You were realizing you were on missions for yourself and for others. Oh wow, that's way too many, Spirit. The advice. Don't I feel like in the past you might have looked like you didn't know much. You might have looked like you didn't really know much and that you weren't in control of your emotions. And Spirit's asking you to tap into your hold on. Let me grab one more before I say anything else. Justice. You're fine. Quit it. Libra energy, justice, like I was saying, something needs to be delivered, and not with a lack of compassion or emotion. I don't even know how to really say. This needs to come from you. Because the Page of Cups can also, Page of Cups can also talk about like intuitive messages and pulling things out from the subconscious. But this is something that you already know. So you know something, you feel something. And this is to be fair. Your environment is the Fool. Taking that leap of faith, starting this new chapter. Your environment is supporting you and providing this at this time. And look at the sun. Look at the sun just radiating on her. And it's really cool because it's, this is your near future and this is your environment. I'm going to have to ask you guys to stop. Leo. And yes, my son's name is Leo. And no, I didn't even know about astrology or tarot or anything back then. Like, this is all new to me. I was awakened to this, so I was pulled to this by spirit. I had no idea. I didn't even know I was a Leo moon. But when I found out it, everything clicked and made sense. So we have the Hanged One in the reverse. Warnings and affirmations. Let me get one for this Hangman. The Ace. Oh, wow. The High Priestess in reverse. The Ace of Swords in reverse. I feel like this is just a warning to be aware of those who are not open to a bigger, wider perspective as you are attracting and manifesting new people into your life. There are those that will seem like they're for you and they are not. Pay attention. Are Are they giving any? Are they only listening and taking in your information? Are they able to actually give back to the conversation that you're having and what you're sharing? Because we don't want to share with the wrong people, right? With the sort of, because they could be taking your information and using it as their own. There's a lot of NPCs around here, guys. A lot. And I've experienced this, especially right after my awakening, man. It was all a test. There's just more tests. But when you start catching on, it's definitely like a game, and you don't take things so personally. So, yep, 3 of Cups as your outcome. Celebration, soul family, you finding the people you actually can connect with, and there's no jealousy. There's no, like, you can truly shine as yourself and embrace who you are, who you were always meant to be. This is absolutely beautiful. And I think the warnings and affirmations are just, you know, if you find yourself retelling these old stories, the thing that's in the challenge position, be aware, because how you're feeling, how you're wanting to share is going to tell you a lot about the person on the other side of you, okay? Because I feel like there might be some people coming in that have a fixed perception about the unseen, about magic, about, yeah, because, yeah, yeah. Just catch on to yourself if you're still replaying the same stories. Is it from a healed place? Are you emotionally telling the story, or is it just the facts? You know, you can tell a lot. If somebody's telling a story about the past and they're healed, the emotion you won't feel energy and emotion projected onto you of, like, you know, guilt, grief, shame, all of these other things, because if so, that they still need to heal, they still need to take care of that. And sometimes people are brought to us because we need to say something. Just no fear, because you're divinely guided, so there really is nothing for you to fear because you're in contact with your divine essence. I feel like these are just letting you know that these energies are around, and just to pay attention. And as you level up and you're discerning, and you're making moves, you're walking away from being stuck and juggled and indecision. You are definitely moving forward with this Fool card in your environment. And come on, the sun in the near future. I want to get something with this sun. Oh, it's like one more with the outcome. Okay. What is this outcome? What's this outcome? The star. I feel like you're gonna be finding your soul tribe that are also stars, and that are also really in connection with the cosmos and their higher selves. This is so beautiful, guys. I'm just, oh man, trying not to get emotional, because it's just, I see the collective changing. I see, after 30 something years of just confusion and loss, it feels so nice to finally find things that resonate with my soul, people that resonate with my soul. And maybe this is something that you're experiencing that you're just not used to. And I'm with you. I'm with you, but I'm also loving every second of it and just taking it as it comes and staying present in the moment. And I hope you guys will do that with me. All right, the sun, please. Three of Pentacles. Again, teamwork, completion, mind, body, soul, and spirit. I'm also seeing 43 and 34 just because of the sunflower. Wow. The Empress is at the bottom of the deck. The Empress, the Six of Cups, or the Six of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles. Wow. I see you expanding in your relationships with equal give and take. Fully, it's like you're working your magic in tandem with your light. You're like conversating with the divine essence within you to cultivate some kind of raw energy for work, for mastering some kind of information, some kind of knowledge that's going to help build some kind of pentacle empire. And this was after a lot of mental, like Nine of Swords, subconscious, just in your head, because of stability, because of yeah, Stability, you know, when we're safe and secure and stable and we have all of our needs met, you know, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, we can only get to self-realization when all of the lower needs are met and we are anchored in to a very safe and stable place. And for some of us, that doesn't always happen. And then we have this awakening and we realize the energies that are around us that are sucking our energy or depleting us or that have been lying. And there comes this fear of like, okay, I need to leave. I need to get in my car and I need to go. I would not suggest that. I would suggest having a better plan. Uh, so, but if you are guided that way, then follow that guidance because spirit will take care of you the entire way. And I know that for a fact. Remember to stay gracious and humble because a lot of these energies don't even understand that they're just playing a pattern. They're playing something that's like a program. But I see you really, a blessing comes out of the Panther. Ganesh could be really significant for you. This is a blessing that you're getting this fulfillment, enlightenment. This is so amazing. Remain calm. Calmness is coming out as your challenge. Simplicity, meditation. So you need to definitely meditate a little bit more, okay? Do some breath work. 8 of Wands, please. What is this? Falling into place. Libation, donation, prayer, and religion. Things are falling in place for your donation, for your offering. Yeah, this is really cool. Withdraw, quit, awakening. We have awakening out here twice. Enlightenment and awakening, quit. So you've consciously quit something. This is coming up with strength. You have a lot of strength and perseverance. So if you've quit smoking, if you quit drinking, anything that's going to help your health, congratulations, you're doing a great job and you will see it through. I see you very determined to see this through, but I also see an awakening here and you're very strong. You are very strong and you know how to tame the beast within yourself. This is also giving me like your sun sign and your moon sign coming together in harmony. All right, what is this in the past? Saving. Okay, so in the past, you realize that juggling and an indecision of savings and something to do with money needed to be addressed, and you've done so. So, good job. And the near future, commitment, binding, obstruction, contract. I just see something about the red thread as well. Commitment. This is going to take commitment. This teamwork, whatever it is you're building, it's going to take your commitment, okay? It's going to take some kind of personal contract for you to actually, and maybe that's been an obstacle for you in the past, is to actually commit to something. And I don't mean to a certain person, I mean commit to something. Maybe there's just been a lot of options. You know, I'm getting 7 of Cups in my mind's eye. Like, there's just been a lot of options. And it is time to commit to something. Okay. And for their advice, care for yourself, support yourself. I'm not going to take it, but illness was kind of flipping out underneath of it. So maybe somebody is sick and this is your advice to maybe help take care of them, love them, nurture them. Remember your compassion. Don't bring up old stories because that will just poke the bear. But I'm seeing you deliver justice and no longer like how do I say that? Oh, you're delivering justice with care because you know that people are very weak and fragile at this time. But it's also, I'm getting Queen of Swords energy. Like, you still have to have those boundaries and commit to I don't know. It was at the tip of my tongue and then I lost it. Right, magic. Your environment is blowing my mind right now, for one, because we have ceremony, mystery, magic. You are taking a whole new adventure. This is what I'm talking about, like learning that there's more, that there's a whole other world out there, and that it's not the muggle world anymore, that you have a say. You can perform rituals, magic to help you along your path, to help like set markers, set um I wanted to say traps, but in the sense of like traps so that you're alerted to when any evil eye, anything is being sent to you, anything that you should be aware of, so that you are completely calm and composed and there is no fear that is obstructing any old patterns. And that's why this meditation, like meditation is really going to be important, because inner self-discovery and magic go hand in hand. Because if people perform magic and they haven't done the self exploration and realize what their triggers are, what things need to be healed, they're going to be manifesting and doing magic for things that are not aligned with them. Okay. And what I see here is that you have become enlightened, awakened to something, and you're taking this new path, this new cycle, this new adventure, and embracing your magic and your mystery. Okay. Let's get something for these warnings and affirmations with this Hangman and the High Priestess in reverse. Mass, absolutely. Oh, thank you, Spirit, for confirming that. So we have deception, pretending, inconsistency. You have somebody in your environment that is wearing a mask. They will not change their perspective here with the Hanged One in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. They might actually be a Dark High Priestess. Yeah. They're all about desire, extravagance, and worth, because this is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, be aware, warnings and affirmations. People are wearing masks. Maybe even use your magic to have them say certain things to you, bring certain things up. That way, when you're around, you know your magic is working and you're like, okay, well, I know who they are. And you can just keep it moving, but with love and compassion. Because you're like, oh, no, they're not for me. They're not aligned. And just keep going, but not needing to like shove it in their face. Oh, God, Spirit, you're going to make me cry here in a second. As for your outcome, you have origin, you have creativity, vitality, initiation. Guys, this is amazing. This is absolutely freaking amazing. I can't even believe this came out like this. I love it. 2233. Look up that angel number. Origin. You're returning back to your origin, your soul family, the people that are meant to be with you, because you're the star. You're going to have other stars around you so that you guys can just burn bright together. I mean, with the sun and this commitment, like you are about to go into something that you've never had before. Oh, God. I'm going to get in intentions for this person with the mask. Please, Spirit, let's elaborate and help the collective. Please and thank you for this mask, for this deceptive energy that refuses to change their perspective and their old ways. Obligation, health. So obligation came out. You're a nuisance. I feel obligated to assist with you. So this could be you. You could have felt obligated to help this person. 2332. Let's get one more. Either you felt obligated to help them or they felt obligated to help you. Friendly. I'm approaching with nothing but kindness. No. This person is going to seem very friendly. Very friendly. And I feel like you almost feel obligated that you have to help them because maybe they helped you in the past or something. That's not how this works. People should offer to help without any strings attached. And if they bring that up, that's going to tell you a lot about them, that they're trying to hold something over your head, like an obligation, like, oh, but I helped you in blah, blah, blah. Okay. And I thank you and I appreciate that, but doesn't mean that you get to hold that over my head. Yeah. Support. Yeah, they heard something from the grapevine. They want you to be interested in something. But I don't think you're going to fall for this. I really don't. I really, really, really don't. Yeah, goodbye. It's time to say goodbye to this energy. Ooh. What was that? Future. Yeah, I'm thinking ahead and wondering what our relationship will be like in the future. You have wondered what it would be like in the future, and you're like, goodbye. I love that. I love that. What is the viewer's intentions with this withdrawal and the strength? I want to pull for that really quick. Oh, tribe. We seem very aligned in a lot of ways. You're my kind of people. Sabotage. I'm deliberately working to undermine your efforts. So there are, I feel, I'm going to just show these to you and then you can take whatever you're getting from it. And I have a phone call, actually, a reminder that just came up on my phone. So brag. This person could end up coming to tell you that they experienced something, but it's almost like, yeah, there could be yelling. There could be them trying to sabotage you because they're very desperate. Ew. Ew. Okay. So we will end this with a Akashic Records card. What does the viewer need to hear right now, please, Spirit? What is it they need to hear? Discovery. New ideas, people, or opportunities may be coming your way. While there is still work to do to reach your goal, you may discover new strengths and passions along the way. So this definitely confirms everything I just said. 2626. You are discovering that you have a say in who you attract and who your tribe is and who will be around you. So congratulations, you're doing a great job. And I love you, the universe loves you, and everything's working out for your best and your highest good. And until next time, guys, peace.